From what is that highway that what is the one that's where the landfill is?
47.
No, K. Is
Highway
it K? K. We'd go from K through a dirt road all the way over to Highway 8 east to this other bar.
And what would happen then?
Well, then we'd go in that bar and they'd ask us to sign and we'd say, no, we'll go out in the parking lot, and then the guys would bring the beer out to us.
So they brought the beer out?
Oh, yeah.
Because you didn't want to sign.
Well, we were only 16. We didn't want to sign our name.
Well, how come you didn't
Drink
just...
beer and neck?
Oh, yeah, then we neck.
What do you mean neck?
Kiss. You kiss when you neck.
In the car?
Sure.
Or just standing
Just
in the parking lot?
The boys would kiss us.
Standing.
It was called necking.
But you would sit in a car?
No, right in the parking lot.
Just standing out in the
there,
parking lot?
The boys would kiss us.
So if we walked outside and just stood in the parking lot,
we'd
you'd be
just
kissing?
kiss. Yeah. Yeah, we did. You guys don't know what you were missing.
And drink beer?
And drink beer.
Because they would bring the beer out.
And then if we got in the bar, we'd hang from the rafters in big beams. The boys would go up there and then they'd pull us up there and we'd hang from the rafters.
Like monkeys or what?
And then we'd kiss and neck. We called it necking, you know.
That was like just, what do you mean hanging from the beams? They would hang from their legs or what?
The old
Or
village
they were doing pull-ups or something?
With big beams and logs. And the boys would go up there and then they'd grab us girls and hang us from the beams. And then they'd hang down and we'd neck, you know. We'd kiss.
You kiss hanging from beams?
Yes! You don't know what fun we had. Oh, yeah.
You're not still filming,
And you were
right?
driving in cars?
Sure.
Who was driving?
I don't know, somebody.
The boys.
I never knew. I just got in a car and drove around.
Did you have a license?
Well, I had a license. Yeah, you know how I got my license? We had to go down to the police station and answer 10 questions, true or false. And I didn't even get 5 of them right. And the cop said, I'll fill them in for you, Bart. Don't worry. Here's your license. We got our license. We didn't even answer the questions right.
So you didn't have to drive behind the wheel?
No. I got my license at 16 and I didn't even answer the questions right.
Never drove a car?
Well, yeah, my mother used to take me out to teach me how, but we had shift, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You had to shift.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so I learned for the shift.
Well, they didn't, you know, I mean...
The cop would say, answer these 10 questions, Barb. And I did half of them wrong.
They just invented the Titanic. How could they have automatic?
Yeah. And so I answered half of them wrong, and he said, don't worry, I'll make them right for you. Well, he was a cop that liked to play around with young girls, so he probably thought he was going to get away with something with me, see. So he gave me my license, but I didn't give in.
You didn't give out?
No, I didn't give out. No, the only one I gave out to was your dad, and look where it got me, a backward daughter.
I think got
Coming
5.
in backwards.
Backward daughter.
Coming in backwards.
You got 5?
Yeah, I got 5.
Kids.
Yeah, what would you do without those 5 kids? You'd be sitting here by yourself right now.
He used to take me to the bars. Oh, yeah.
Who did?
Your dad.
Took you to the bars?
Oh, sure. He was 7 years older than me. I was only 17 and he was 24. And he took me to the bars and got me drunk.
Well, that's illegal.
Took me out on the back roads and got happy, got busy.
And you were necking?
More
They
than
did
that.
a little more than necking.
Yeah.